Let's see here. See what this looks like. Stand by for news. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, man. I'm glad y'all can hear it. Good morning. All my YouTube folks, man. All my Telegram folks. All the Facebook group folks. Let those who love the Lord hate evil, for he guards the lives of his faithful ones and delivers them from the hand of the wicked. Psalms 97:10. That's amazing right there. Always start the day with the verse of the day. And then we can get into the 10 commandments of trading. Come on, man. This is the stuff right here. For real. Now, we haven't got to 10 yet. We're still working on it. Gotcha. About to do it right now. How's that? They were saying they couldn't hear me. That's all right. Come on. How's that sound, y'all? Does that sound okay? We're going to get started. We're going to get it set up. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Good morning, Mario. Chris, I see you, brother. Perfect, man. Trading. It's time to trade. Watch out for this false breakout. Watch out for this fake out. That's what we call it. The fake out. Watch out for this fake out. All right, top 10. Here we go. You remember Dave Letterman? David Letterman used to say the top 10. Everything had a top 10. Help me, Lord. All right, we'll make this quick. All right. First things first, get that daily verse. Come on. All right. Thou shalt respect the 200. If you don't know what that is, stick around. If above, buys only. If below, sells only. Yes, sir. No ifs, ands, or buts. Good morning, my beautiful. What are we doing? That was awkward. That was really awkward. But I got it in my hand, so very good. I probably need to put another commandment on there. Don't waste your time with cheap coffee. Excuse me. Moment of silence. Boy, that's good coffee. Who made that? All right. Thou shalt not over leverage. I know that's right. Okay, what else? Let me see this real quick. Print there. Yeah. All right. Thou shalt not enter a trade on the 8:30 candle. That goes for US 30. Come on, write these down. You're going to need them. Pull up the chair if you want. Number 5, thou shalt use proper risk management. Number 6, thou shalt honor thy rules. If you ain't got rules, you need to get some rules, though. Okay. Thou shalt wait and watch price print. We need to add a word. Patient. Somebody help me work. I before E. I'm working on it. Patiently. And then number 8. Thou shalt not chase price. If you don't know what these mean, stick around. We're gonna dive into this mug for real. Okay, there's number 9. Let's keep going. I need a number 10. Yeah, I don't know why I keep just doing 9. Maybe I need to write something. So there's 9, and then there's 10. So we need to fill those in. We need to fill them in. I'm not sure yet. I mean, there's some around. There's some rules that we need to pay attention to. All right. We're about to look at the Dow Jones. First, I always like to get things situated, you know. What am I all gonna be needing to look at? Well, I'm definitely gonna be looking at news. Okay, what? Y'all see this right here? Frontier and Spirit merged. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna fly them ever. Okay, stocks making the biggest moves in the pre-market: Spirit Airlines, Peloton, Energizer. Perfect. We'll go here. This is cnbc.com. I highly recommend you check that out every time you get on these charts. We can go to markets, US. Let's click on US real quick. US. I'm just gonna have this up because I'm gonna be looking at it as the price starts to move. Okay, so Dow Jones. Then you want to click on this change right here. Then you want to go ahead and just bookmark this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and bookmark it. No thanks. All right, bookmark. Let's go. Andale. Okay, I see. Thou shalt control your emotions. Respect the boundaries. That's, yes. Those are some of the thou shouts for sure. We need to go ahead and throw them on there. You know what, them last two? This is what I'm going to do. Everybody listen. Okay, if you're watching this live or you're watching this on a rebroadcast or you're watching this on a replay or somebody sent this to you or whatever the case may be, these last two, that's your rules. You're going to find out what you need to put on here, and that's what you're going to fill in. You're going to fill in those two with the rule that you know you need to have on there. So the last two is going to be at your discretion. Do you understand? Can you do that? Write them down. Hey, and then share them. I want to know what y'all are doing. I want to know what rule. Hey, look at this. All I did was this. Hey, come on. All right, y'all. So fill in that rule or fill in that commandment and follow that commandment. That commandment is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing for you. All right, so I was waiting to see if somebody was going to join because they took a trade last night and was talking to me about it, and I told them, I said, you get ready to talk about it. I'm going to get ready to talk about it and tell us how you found that, what you thought, what kept you in that trade, what was the entry like, all the stuff, right? Yeah, so if they jump on, I'm going to have them figure out how to do it. We're going to do it. All right, so here's a breakout. Let's look at the breakout. Okay. First, let's go for the top-down analysis. Are y'all ready? Here's 12-hour candle on US 30. The time is 7:21. It's always good to take a note of the time. Our first candle here, first candle of the day. Look, it's the same thing every day, y'all. It's the same thing. We're going to get this range. We're going to put at the top of this red candle here, the first candle of the trading day. Are you ready? Are you with me? Then we're going to drop down to a 15-minute time frame. Now, this candle is still moving, okay, on the 15-minute time frame. This candle is still moving on the 15-minute time frame. So as far as an entry, we are not entertaining an entry right now because the candle hasn't closed. Okay, the candle has not closed. So what I want to do next is I want to go look. Let me get rid of some of this stuff because we don't need it. Yeah, let me get rid of that too. So we're just left with this right here. Okay, this is all we're looking at. We're looking at that zone. We're looking at the channel, the purple channel, right? The purple maniac channel, the maniac. Where all the maniacs at? All the maniacs, okay? All the maniacs, right? Y'all are trading. If y'all are up this morning looking at the charts, guess what? You a maniac. You should be in bed. Something woke you up though. That's good. Thank God. All right. So we're the 12-hour candle, and it is just about 6 minutes till the close. And then I want to come this way, and I want to look at where's the 200. So we're above the 200 currently. The 200 is this blue line. You should see that blue line, and that represents the last 200 days average. Okay, how price has moved. So we call it the 200-day moving average. The moving average. Okay. It looks like we have a break above our coaster too. So that coaster. All right. Now let's drop down to the 5 minute. Let's see what the 5 minute is saying. 5 minutes saying something a little similar. Okay. There was an entry here at 6:10. There was a better entry at 7 o'clock. So we're just gonna wait and watch price print. We're not gonna jump right into a buy, even though we're confluent. If we look up here at this tool, the LMI is at the top. Y'all remember the LMI up here at the top? The TSI is showing some upward movement, but this is pre-market, so anything can happen. I'm not entertaining a buy just yet. I need to see something else. So I'm going to go here to Smart Money. I'm going to look for a break of structure on the 15 minute. It looks like it was this very bullish candle here. And then I'm going to look for order blocks on the 15 minute. I see a bearish order block here. If y'all don't know what all this is, man, y'all need to hang out. Y'all need to hang out. We're going to get it going. We're going to show you. We're going to teach. We're going to share. We're going to experience it all together. All right. There is a bearish order block. And it looks like price is rejecting this with this rejection candle here on the 5. Okay, let's go back to 15. Okay, so the 15 is rejecting as well. Looks like there is a resistance level there. Let's look. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing my pivots. So I'm gonna go to indicators. I'm gonna type in pivots. Pivot points standard. There it is. I'm gonna throw that on the chart. I'm gonna expand this. So it looks like we passed through the pivot point. That's this right in the middle of our channel, and it looks like we could potentially be headed in the up into this upper price range today at some point. If price can pull through this maniac channel, okay, and once it gets through that maniac channel, okay, let's see, what's this dot about? I don't want no dot. What about this arrow? Crosshairs. I like it because it shows me the price. Okay. All right. So we are 3 minutes till the 7:30 candle now. If you know anything about the 7:30 candle, the candle's gonna say something. And I'm gonna say that because of this rejection wick that we're currently in on the 15-minute time frame, even though there's a lot of imbalance here left to mitigate, and there is a very large bearish order block here, okay, in the upper price range, I'm thinking we're going to bounce. We're going to bounce off the top of this channel. We'll see what price wants to do, but I'm just going to anticipate a bounce down. Okay, mitigate this imbalance here. Potentially, if we make it all the way down to the bottom of the channel, we have an opportunity to mitigate these imbalances on the bottom here too. So we're gonna have to see, y'all. All right, so here we then may be able to make a higher high, and that may be it for the day. That may be the entire move for the day. And of course, there's going to be some up and down movement all throughout the entire day. This will probably do this little squiggly line and this, that, and the other, and then up and down all the way up. Price doesn't move in a straight line, so it's going to be something like this. Okay, but that's the outlook I'm going to be anticipating for today, which will be really cool. It gives me a couple of different options. There's still an option. There's still a potential to buy here. I'll put it right here. I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait for price to come either there for a buy, and if it comes into this zone here, I'm gonna wait for a sell. Okay, because of this bearish order block. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. And as my good friend old Stale Cracker would say, while we wait, we hydrate. Do you have a cup of coffee ready? Are you sipping on some hot tea? What you do in your morning? What does your morning consist of? I want to know. What you a smoothie guy, smoothie girl? What do you put in the morning? What's your go-to? You gonna do some oatmeal in the morning? How do you do it? Okay, so there's pivot. You know what? I had pivots over here. It just wasn't on. Okay, if you wanted to know what the indicators are, right? So this indicator is called pivots. I have them on both of my screens currently. I'm gonna take one of them off, and I gotta put my favorite. What's my favorite? The Ichimoko Cloud. The Ichimoku Cloud. All right. Okay, so there's the Ichimoku Cloud. What does the Ichimoku Cloud do? Well, and why do I have it on this chart? So if you can see, here, let me pull this up. I need to get rid of a few things. Go to style. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the top 3 lines. We don't need those. We can keep the other 2. That'll be fine. Cool. So now with Ichimoku Cloud, or the Ichimoku Cloud, come on, a gallon of coffee every morning. Chris drinks a gallon of coffee every morning. Dude, that's what keeps you so handsome. That's what gives you that manly beard. I'm about to try that. Okay. The Ichimoku Cloud, man. It's the only indicator that really projects into the future, right? So it's saying in the future, we're going to be bullish, even though we're already kind of bullish now. You see that over here on Smart Money. It says bullish. So we're just going to continue to wait. Another indicator that I'm using is an order block finder. Okay, I'll take off Smart Money. Smart Money is a tool that you can purchase from a very amazing Discord group. You know what? Do you have Discord? You might want to try to get Discord, man. I just got hip to Discord. And I'm a fan. You dig? Okay. Good, man. Yeah, so you probably want to check that out. You want to go to Discord. Do I have Discord on this computer? Let me see if I can pull it up. Discord. And I can show you where you can find some of these tools. Of course, you know we're gonna go live every morning this week. Lord willing, right? Okay, I see your question, brother. You say you would look for a sell if it goes up to the bearish order block, but isn't it? Hold on, your question went away. Above the 200, absolutely. Okay, let's see. Yes, so the question is regarding the 200 moving average. Okay. Now the bearish order block is above the 200 moving average. So if that were to be the case and we look for a sell, that would be in conflict with the commandments of trading number 2. So that is called counter trend trading. And when you do counter trend trade, I would say be very mindful of risk management. Okay, so typically our risk management is risking, let's call it risk management. Can I spell today? No, I missed my E. Thank you. Appreciate that. Risk management is 1% per trade entry. Okay, maximum. Max. Okay. Okay, 1% per trade. Okay, max. Okay, that's typical trade management. Okay, that's what we want to look at. All right, so something to keep in mind. Okay, it's not necessarily something we're gonna be rigid or immovable, or right. We want to be smart. So if I'm gonna counter trend trade, I'm going to risk. Let me put it like this: counter trend, meaning in conflict of the 200 moving average. That's counter trend trading. Risk less than 1%. Okay. Hello. 1%. Because you are definitely counter trend trading if you're going against that 200 moving average. So the approach is to risk less. Okay, so as opposed to risking 1% per trade, maybe it needs to be 50%. Right, half a percent, not 50%. Don't do 50% of your account. Don't do that. Do 0.5%. Right, half of 1%. Okay, so that's kind of the idea. Okay, so let's look at what price is doing. I hope that makes sense, man. Let's go. The idea is to live by these rules and get really good trading these rules, so that when you implement kind of what we talked about before, these smart money concepts, you understand the risk that you're in getting involved with counter trend trading. Okay, so if you're new, trade them rules. If you have a little bit more understanding, and you don't understand what the risk factors are in counter trend trading, then that's the approach I would take with risk management. Okay, the risk management is most important. Okay, the risk on a regular trade, like any typical meets all the criteria and all this, would be risk 1% per trade. If you're counter trend trading, you want to try to risk less than 1% per trade, just because of the risk value. Okay, all right, so price is rejected, man. Look at this, man. Let's look at this one more time. We are back into the Maniac channel. Okay, and we're gonna watch price print quite a bit today, it seems like. Okay, we're touching the 200. Okay, let's see, that looks like it's on the 1 minute. This one's on the 15 minute. Let's put them both on the 15 minute. Both windows on the 15 minute. If you don't know how to switch these windows, all you do is you come up here, and I think if you're on a free version of TradingView, you won't be able to do this. But as soon as you sign up for a TradingView Pro or something like this, you'll be able to do that, access that. Really simple, really helpful. I find it. Okay, so I'm going to remove our buy trap, and we're going to watch price print here. I'm going to jump down to a 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. You know what else I need up here? Really quickly, I need to get my calculator out. All right, that's what I'm going to do right there. Cool. And I'm going to move you here. Okay. All right. And what am I looking for? Since we're at the top of the channel, I talked about this. I was going to be looking for something like this today. I'm going to be looking for price. Where did this trend line come from? Did I make that? Who made that? I don't even remember making that. Okay. I'm looking for price to enter in back into the channel, the purple maniac channel. And now I'm looking for break of structure to the downside. And we'll see if that happens. So, all right. So, okay, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. But let's watch this. Let's watch this trade kind of play out. See what happens. Give me a sec. See, I leave for 1 second, and this mug is like, hello. Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on. Huh? Nah, it's cool. We'll figure it out. Hey, guys. Anybody know how to run a camera? Let's see here. Hey. Yo. Coming into focus. All right. That'll work. That's fine. Cool. What's going on? All right. So, for all my YouTube people out there, man, listen, if you're interested in maybe kind of diving deeper into some of the things that we've already talked about, then maybe you might be interested in our Telegram. If you are, then I'll see if we can figure out how to put a link. You know what I mean? Link it in the bottom. Okay. Let's see here. US 30 on the 1 minute still has yet to give us a break of structure, so we are going to invoke number 7. Okay, wait and watch price print ever so patiently. Are you patient? Are you a patient person naturally, or are you a non-patient person? So when they take too long, or when you're in the drive-thru, okay, at your favorite takeaway food, let's not call it the F word, your favorite takeaway food, okay, and you make your order, right? You pull up to the sign, and the lady's like, hello, so glad you're here, can I take your order? And you order, and you go up to the other window and you pay them, okay, and then they take your money, and instead of giving you your money, your food and your drinks, they say, can you please just pull up? That's how you know if you're patient, okay? What do you do? What do you do in that scenario? Do you get angry? Do you turn into a Karen or a Kevin? What do you do? It's like, because at that point you're already hangry. Or are you patient? Because you're gonna find out the way you view your food is the same way you view your money. It's the same thing. It's the same approach for most people. The majority of people will view their food or have the same sentiment with their food and their money. And in some cases, with their people, with their relationship that they have, the relationships that they have, potentially. Which one are you? Are you patient? Do you have number 7, or do you need to work on number 7? You know what? We should make a grade. What do you mean? We should make it to where, okay, the idea is this. Put the grade on a scale of 1 to 10. What would you grade yourself on each one of these rules, right? Each one of these commandments. Oh, Lord help me. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. Okay. How would you grade yourself? Okay, that's the idea. On a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, my patience is probably a good 6.2. Like a good 6.2. Okay, like I'm probably consistent on an average 6.2. What about you? Where are you on the patience scale? On the patience scale, yeah, man, you got to be able to grade yourself. You have to do a self-assessment. Okay, I don't like how this looks, but y'all get the idea, right? I need to make a chart or a form. Does anybody know how to do Google Forms? All right, maybe we could do a form. On the scale of 1 to 10, where is your patience? Mine's a good 6.2. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Shoot. Let's look at price. Let's see what it's done. Okay, so it found some support here at this bullish order block. It's on the 1 minute, so I don't see it lasting very long, but anything is possible. It is 10 till 8 o'clock, 10 till the top of the hour. Okay, so when price is just kind of ranging, and that's what it's doing. It hasn't broke out since here. Since this area, y'all can't really see it, but remove this right here, you can see it. Or I can just open it up full screen. Come on, there we go. So we hadn't seen a break up since this last push that happened in this area here. Okay, we hadn't seen a breakup since that area there. So what I'm anticipating, I think, is still. Did you screenshot what I was anticipating? All right, I'll draw it again. I'll see if I can draw it again. Get my path. So the idea was that price would come back into this range and just kind of give us a new low, mitigate all of these imbalances, and looks like we may be seeing a potential bounce off of the top of the channel, which is why I'm currently looking for a break of structure. Then we may see some resistance here on the pivot point. Okay, we may see it enter back into this range somewhere, maybe a higher outside to fake us out on a buy, maybe at 8:30, and then back into the range to ultimately come and test this midline level here of the maniac channel, to at least test it, right? Test it means just come here, give us a candle or two, bounce around a little bit and give us lower low at some point. Let's see, and more than likely end at the bottom of the channel. Let's see if there's any reason why price would need to go lower. Let's go to a higher time frame. Let's go to 30 minutes. Is there any reason, and when I say reason, is there any imbalances that have been left on the lower time frame? Absolutely. Okay, you can see in this green shaded area, that's an imbalance in the market. If you don't know what imbalances are, it's a part of concept. It's a concept of smart money, right? Smart money, man. Smart money, man. Get smart with your money, man. Smart money, smart money, smart money. So imbalances here, and even further in the lower price range. So these green shaded areas could mean potentially that price at some point is going to come and mitigate, right? Look these words up if you don't know what they mean. Here we can look up what does mitigate mean. Mida or midi? Yeah, mitigate. Make less severe, serious, or painful. Lessen the gravity of. I wonder what it means in the sense of day trading. Let's see. Does it say? Well, I know that here's what it actually does. Once price comes and just doesn't necessarily have to close. It just has to drop into this area. Then it starts to make this imbalance disappear. Okay, let's see. Chris, all right, man. You said you have patience as long as I'm not driving. Boy, hey, man, you drive good, dude. I've been in the car with you, bro. I felt safe, okay? I didn't even wear a seatbelt. Don't tell my wife I said that. All right. Madre. Oh, man, that's not plugged in. I gotta plug in this camera. It's gonna go dark on me. All right, so give me a second, y'all, so we can get back to these charts. All right. So we're looking at price. We're anticipating a move down, and now it's already given us two moves down. 1, 2. Okay. We already have a move here. Okay, you see that move there. We already have this low, so that gives us a double bottom. Okay, if you don't know what double bottom is, that's when you get a candle pattern that is a signal or a sign of a reversal. So where's price reversing from? Price is reversing from this push down here. So it's actually kind of three little points. One of them is here in this lower range. Another is here, and another is here. So that's, I guess this one too. So several peak or valleys, right? Points. Price has been rejected from those lower price ranges. So as we wait and watch price print, we're going to be looking to see how price reacts to these other levels and see if it pushes down. Of course, we don't know, but I'm going to entertain a sell if I see a break of structure. If there's a break of the maniac channel to the up, I'll entertain a buy for sure. That goes along with our trading rules. I don't recommend counter trend trading, especially if you're new. Okay, so we'll stick to these rules for all of us who are just beginning. I'm still new. I've only been looking at this for a few months, but we're gonna do great. We're gonna do great, man. We're gonna do great, man. Hey, today we're gonna do great, dude. Come on, man. Today I'm gonna do great. Today I'm gonna do great. I'm gonna do my very best. Okay. Let's do it. Let's watch price print. Let me get rid of this prediction. Did you take a screenshot? Hopefully you did. Okay. Maybe you want to try again. We'll see what happens. Of course, this is just an educated guess at this point, because I don't know what price is going to do. Can't tell the future, man. But I know my future looks better because I know God's in it. All right. Here we come on a last 2 minutes of the 7 o'clock hour. Then we're going to get a new hour candle. The last 2 minutes, man. Come on. This is the last time you're going to see this hour, this day. The last time. Monday, February 7th. It's going to be a good Monday. I can feel it. I feel it in my bones. All right. Sun's coming out. It just starts to feel alive. It feels like the market's coming alive. Get the blood flowing. Did you do your stretches? Don't forget to stretch before trading. Make sure you stretch that. Stretch that back. Oh, yeah. Make sure you stretch. Don't forget to stretch, man, before you start trading. Okay. Don't want to pull a muscle or nothing like that. Yeah, make sure you stretch, man. Come on. Every morning I get to the charts, man. I just get myself together like I'm going to the office, man, going to work, you know. Go get myself together, man, like I'm going on a job interview or something, you know. It just does something in your brain. You know, you're getting ready. You're getting ready to go minister to the charts, you dig? You're about to go minister to the charts, brother. Hey, the Lord can speak to you through these charts, man. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, patience. Okay, hope, restrictions. It's another word for fasting. Yeah. So, let's see, man. I'm just gonna watch price print a little bit. We might entertain an entry here in a second. Just want to make sure that my execution app is on. Come on. So I don't know what size account you might be trading on today. I'm going to be trading on a $25,000 account. This is a challenge account. If you're interested in attempting a challenge account, the broker and the funded account that we use is Osprey FX. Osprey FX. That's who I'm currently rocking with. MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 4, and the spreads are amazing. Spreads are good. Here's the challenge account information. So a $25,000. Okay, it leverages 1-to-100, which is really good. Okay, you can trade cryptos, you can trade indices, commodities. So how does that work? Well, you pay this fee here, this little fee here, and then you have 30 days. Okay, look at this stage. Stage 1, 30 days to profit 10%. So to make $2,500 in 30 days, a minimum requirement of 10 days, and then a max overall loss. Out of the 30 days, you can't lose 12%. Okay, just a little over 2,500. And every day, you can't lose a max daily loss of 5%, which is $1,250. So if you can do that, and this is what the hopes is that you're consistent. I just want to know you can be consistent, right? Consistency is the key. Then you can move on to stage 2. And then stage 2, you have another 30 days to gain 10%. Right, same exact as the first. Right, minimum trading days of 10, max overall loss of 12%. Okay, and the max daily loss of 5% on a $25,000 account. After that stage is complete, then you can begin to trade, and now the profits that you receive, you get 70% weekly. So $200. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this: if you've ever gotten in the market and you have lost $200, stop what you're doing. Go get into a demo account. Start trading rules. Okay. And get back in the regimen and the routine of watching these prices print, staying patient. Okay. Get consistent, and then go pass a challenge account. so that you have more capital and resource to enter into these trades and see a 70% weekly payout on your profits. That to me is so doable. Okay, so currently I'm passing my first stage. Thank the Lord. Okay, so now just think about it. Go to that website. You can look at all the different. Of course, then you can also use them as just a regular broker, just to sign up as a regular broker and look at all these different pairs that you can trade. Okay, cryptos you can trade, indices, Apple stock. Okay, so all these different things you can trade through this broker. So I highly recommend them. Check them out. All right. Here we go. All right. So let's see. Let's look at the Dow. See what's making news. Any news today? Any news right now? Nope. So we're just gonna keep waiting, keep chilling, keep relaxing, keep thinking about the goodness of God. All right. First hour. We're at the hour 5. We're at the new hour. 5 minutes into the new hour. Let's look at this new hour candle here. It's so funny, like when the time changes and it's like the next hour, I'm just always thinking new hour candle, like automatic. All right, let's look at something else. All right, that's what US 30s are currently looking like. I want to go see what happened to Bitcoin over the weekend. What happened to Bitcoin over the weekend? Well, we had a push up, a severe push up, the last several days. Okay, last 3 days, it looks like 4 days, 5 days. Okay, we're still trading under the 200. Okay, we're still trading under the 200. I would be interested to see when Bitcoin will trade above 200. What does that do for Bitcoin? It gives it a very solid support, and that's kind of what these moving averages do. They represent where price has been in the past. You know, an average of it, the average of the last 200 days. Bitcoin has made very large moves, and the last 50 days it's made very large moves to the downside. So Bitcoin has steadily decreased in value, which is an opportunity. You know how they say, buy the dips, man. So if you're buying Bitcoin and holding it, it seems as though it's making its rally up. We'll see if it can find support. See how it's kind of hanging up. It's rejecting this 50-day moving average. This is a red line, okay? It's a red line right here. Right, it's above the Ichimoku Cloud. That's a good sign. And now it's rejecting this 50-day moving average, okay, on the 12-hour candle. So the higher the time frame, the stronger these indicators, the indications are going to be for these prices, okay? So as it rejects this, inside this candle are 12 one-hour candles, okay? Just show you, kind of explode that out there, right? All right, so here's our 1 hour candles. It's finding support. Okay, it's finding support on the 8-day. See the consolidation here, the breakout consolidation. It may just kind of steadily, consistently step up in the price range. So Bitcoin is giving you some news too, man. I think like all day. When was it? Like I know over the weekend. Let's see, over the weekend they were having some conferences, some talks from some crypto guys, right? Everybody's talking about it, man. Everybody's talking about it. Let's see. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin. Everybody's talking about Shiba Inu. What other crypto coins are folks talking about? Oh, I need to go. Let's see. Let's see. A lot of different people talking about crypto. Elon Musk talking about crypto. So there's a lot of folks talking about crypto. See, day trading with Jay Trader talking about crypto. So a lot of different people talking about it. Crash trading. I might have to check them out. Anyway, so something to keep an eye out. Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin. What about GJ? JBP, JPY. It looked like it made a huge dip overnight. Wow, huge drop. So I had my Maniac channel set to this. I didn't set an alert because I didn't want to get woken up like early. Yeah, 3 a.m. No, not interested. But if you're in the 3 a.m. hour and you're awake, it's good to look at GJ. It's good to look at GJ for some breakouts and stuff like that. If I were to trade that, if I were to trade that on a breakout, there's a potential breakout here. Yeah, at 225, it broke out beneath this channel, beneath the 200. The LMI is red, TSI is red. Potential entry here. We go into some consolidation, and as soon as it breaks beneath the Maniac, we see no consolidation. All we see is a little bit of pull back, a little bit, not even all the way into the channel. It didn't seem like, and then down we go. For sheesh, how many pips is that? Let's look. So if we were to target maybe the top of the channel, that's 12 pips. And then at 5, it looks like 5 a.m., almost 5 a.m. for 62 pips. That's a big move right there. It's a big move. And that's on the 5 minutes. So on the 1 minute, okay, on the 1 minute, that entry could have potentially been even sooner. And I want to say it happens, yes, it happens around 2:19. Yep. So instead of here, right, instead of at the bottom of the channel, it happens here, 2:19, right? And you keep the stop loss probably right there. So 10 pips to get, sheesh, 81 pips. Now that is melting like butter. Melts like butter on GJ. GJ was buying somebody a Lambo last night. Oh boy. Lambos. It's all people want is Lambos. Come on. I can't talk about nothing else, huh? Okay. Alright. Where are we? Let's see. Alright. Let's look at price. Where are we on US 30? Have we moved? Yep, we've moved. Okay, we moved here. We're back at the top of the Maniac channel. Maniac channel is going to be holding as what seems like resistance. We'll see what the 830 candle says. Okay, let's see. Go back to this window here. And if I have a break of structure yet, do not. So where can I see this break of structure at? Right here. So I think I see a line here. Hey man, can I put a alert right there? Let me look. Let me see. Labels. Oh, let's see. Let's put our symbol name. What does that do? I don't even know. Oh, US 30. I got you. Some of these labels I haven't messed with, so I'm gonna see what they're gonna do for me right now. Okay. high and low average. Oh, I got to have my high and low. Okay. What else? Ask and bid price. What? Sweet. So it shows the spread. Indicators and final. Okay, that's too much. Alright, so I don't need all that. Okay, so the plus button, I can definitely use that plus button right there. That's how I'm gonna make my alert. So once price crosses and closes beneath that target, this line, this alert, you'll hear a buzzer go off, and that's when I'm gonna look and see what price is. Just taking a peek, man. It's not an alert to hurry up and, enter into a position. It's just take a peek, see what happens. But as I'm taking a peek, there it is. All right, it's crossing that. So there's my break of structure. I wait till price closes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get my sell position ready for here. And I'm going to have a stop loss of, it looks like 45. I'm gonna go 50. So 50 points. That's 5 cents. Bam, 5 cents. Here we go. Sell here. All right, so we're selling there. It's gonna be met with some resistance right here, right at first. Okay, we're gonna target, like I said, just that pivot point first, which is right around 1 to 1.5, right? A little bit low. And the stop loss was, what did I say? 50. Okay, 50. 50. So this is a counter trend entry because we are definitely above the 200. Okay. On the 15 minute, it looks like we're beneath the 200, but it hasn't closed yet. So we have 13 minutes left for it to close. What I don't like is that there are these two wicks here that have rejected, but we'll see. So it's 8:16. We'll see what the 8:30 candle has to say. We may get a push up, we may get a push down. I need to get rid of some of these labels. I put too many. Last price I don't need. Let's see. Indicators and financial values. No, I don't need the names. Okay. What else is on here? Sheesh. Pre and post market? No. Not interested. What else? Previous day close? No. Let's see. Indicators and financial value labels. Okay, I see. Nah, I don't need that. What else? Symbol name. I think that's good right there. Okay, so it's going to prices on the 1 minute, right? Let's just look at this. Let's just call it as we see it. Price is pushing up just a bit, a little bit of retracement, a little bit of drawback to mitigate some of the imbalances that were left on this break of structure. Now, I would like for it to come and mitigate all of this imbalance. I'd rather it happen now than later. Why? That means that it's more likely to drop into this lower price range. Okay, and what's my entry? 122 is my entry, so I'm a little bit high. I need to come down because of spread. The spread is what causes it to be a little bit lower than what the TradingView chart is showing me, right? So I entered right at the close of the break of structure candle, which is here. Okay, and yeah, so currently up about $17 on a 5-penny lot. So if you're in the trade with me, we're gonna be doing some trade management. One of of the first things I like to do is create a horizontal line. Of course, this is a very high risk counter trend trade, so we want to be mindful of that. Which means I'm going to be moving my stop loss into profit really soon. According to this, my first take profit is 65 pips. That's going to be 1 to 1.3, right? 1 to 1.3 is going to be that. So I'm going to be looking here, 1 to 1.3 right there. So we're going to let price print. We're going to see how it reacts to this bullish order block. Now it may just bounce up and grab this imbalance and then head back down. Either way, one of the things about entries is that when it is counter trend, you need to be mindful that it could just turn around at any moment, any instant. But that stop loss is going to hold. Win, lose, or draw, good, bad, and the ugly. I'm just going to take it. Take the win, take the loss, take the break even, whatever the case may be. But what you don't do is panic. Just relax, man. Relax. How they say in Portuguese. How do you say relax in Spanish? How do you say relax? Relax, man. Google Translator. Come on, man. I know y'all know Spanish. Relax. Okay, let's go Spanish. Where's Spanish? Hello? Spanish. There it is. What?
Relajarse.
Relajarse. I can't say that good. Already, man. Cool. Relax, man. Relax and enjoy. How do you say enjoy? Enjoy. Disfrutar. Oh, disfrutar. I don't know.
Disfrutar.
Disfrutar. Disfrutar. Okay. Relax. I can't say it. Why y'all laughing at me? Don't laugh at me. I'm learning. I'm learning, man. All right, cool. So let's go back to the charts, man. Let's look at this area right here. Let's go down to the 1 minute. Looks like we're rejecting that 200. On the 15 minute, we have 8 minutes till a new candle. I'm looking to see if it's gonna mitigate the imbalances to the high, to this break of structure candle. We'll just keep an eye on that. Let's go to this here where I have the moving averages. Looks like it's caught up on the 21, the 8, the 50, and the bottom of the cloud. So as it pushes its way up, it's not intimidating. Of course, we see on the 1 minute that the price is in the oversold position, starting to point up, which is no need to be alarmed. We may have gotten into this trade a bit soon, but I've been looking at this consolidation for a minute, and that break of structure was pretty obvious. So as it starts to mitigate these imbalances, it has the potential to come up into this bearish order block to be rejected. We'll see what price wants to do. We have a few minutes until the opening candle. Now, I don't like being in a trade at the opening candle, and one of our rules is don't enter on the 8:30 candle. But since I'm already in a trade, it's good, it's okay. So I'm not breaking the rule. I'm getting in before the 8:30 candle. But the rule is don't enter on that 8:30 candle because it wants to eat your lunch, man. It's going to eat your lunch, dude. So, man, if you've been watching this video all the way up until this point, go on and thumbs up, man. Throw the thumbs up on there. Okay, so that I know that you're watching, man, and that you're hanging with us. You're learning something. If this is any value, right? This is any value for you. If you're learning something, because really all you're doing is learning how to be patient. Learning how to be patient. Learning how to withstand the drawdown, right? Understanding that losses are part of the process. Okay, there will be losses. We're gonna just do our very best to use proper risk management. Use proper risk management. Okay, so on the 1 minute, it looks like we have 17 seconds till the next minute, which would put us at 8:25. We're currently right in between the 50 and the 21 moving average, rejecting and consolidating. Okay. Which is just a little bit of drawdown. We have a 50-point stop loss. Okay, we were in profit just briefly, and price came and started to mitigate some of the imbalances. Which, when you look at it, you could have waited to see if price wanted to come and mitigate those imbalances and then look for another entry opportunity. So, kind of makes it so you don't have to endure this drawdown, if you're not emotionally prepared to see your account go negative. So currently drawdown is $75 in the red. So just wait and see what price wants to do. See if it wants to, because, I can't decide what price wants to do. If it was up to me, I would say, man, yeah, let price go down and hit my target so I can be done for the day. But gonna wait and see what price wants to do, man. All right. Okay, let's see if there's any news scheduled to take place. One of the places I go to is myfxbook.com, myfxbook.com, and it shows us some economic news that is scheduled to hit. So for the US, it's at 10:30, so some light news. So not too much. So it looks like we're just kind of in a regular trading day scenario. Okay, let's see. Got a few more seconds until the next candle is starting to form. All right. Dope. Just gonna be patient and wait. Patient and wait, man. Patient and wait. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? All right. Our entry is 35122. Price is at 35136. So just a little bit above 10 points. Drawdown. Okay. Let's see. We can go ahead and move to a higher time frame. Let's go to 5 minute. Just kind of see what it's looking at, what it's looking like. Okay, we're kind of getting some resistance, it seems like, on the 8 moving average. Got 2 minutes left until a new 5 minute candle, which will be the 8:30 candle. You're gonna see what price does at 8:30. Ugh, just gotta be ready. You want to be ready to cut that loss. Get that loss over with. Just if it's a loss, it's a loss. But if it's going in our direction, let it run. Okay, let it run. Let that trade run if it goes in our direction. Now we don't know. So why are we in this trade? Well, we're at the top of the channel of our 12-hour channel, and we see a breakup structure to the downside, which tells us that it has the potential to come and mitigate some of the imbalances that were left in the lower price range. Okay, in the lower price range. And as it travels down to the lower price ranges of this channel, there is a bullish order block there that we could be sitting right there waiting for a buy opportunity. Okay, at the bottom of the Maniac channel. So what I can do is just extend that bullish order block. Right, extend that to the left so we can see it a bit better. We'll make it green or greenish. Okay. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for price to come down to this order block, and then I can potentially look for a breaker structure to the upside and just wait here for a potential buy entry. Hope that makes sense. Okay. So I'll just wait and wait and wait as we hunt for pennies. Are you hunting pennies today, Shanna? It's in the backpack. Oh boy. Has anybody seen her computer? All right, 8:30 candle. Are we ready?
Thou shalt not trade the 8:30.
Yeah, don't enter on this candle. Please don't shut that door. Leave it open. All right, so New York is officially open. New York Stock Exchange is officially open. So what I want to do is I want to put an alert on this stop loss. Okay, I want to put an alert because it wants to push up now. We're seeing a candle push up now. If it hits that stop loss, we can look to get out. It could also potentially make equal highs, and now we see a rejection. Okay, there's our rejection. We were negative $100, and now it entered into that bearish order block and rejected. Let's see what kind of, now we are, yeah, making a move down. Let's see. Looks like the bears have it today opening. I'm sorry, looks like the bulls have it today. Okay, so we may be getting stopped out here pretty soon. What I'm gonna do, let's see if we hit our target, making a push down. Stop loss gets put into profit. I would say now. Let me wait. This is why 8:30 is such. Yeah. This is why 8:30 is not fun, because you don't know what it's gonna do. All right, so I want to see it mitigate this imbalance, and I want to target that pivot point right there. All right, so that is, here's a new candle. It wants to get hung up on the 200 on the 1 minute. Let me take us to the 1 minute so you can see that. All right. It rejects the 200. 45 seconds left. It may want to push up and close above the 200, which is fine. Okay, now stop loss gets put into profit. Can I grab it? Can I grab the stop loss before I get taken out? All right. I'm going to target right here, right at that channel, right at that point right there. Price comes up and hits that stop loss. I get out. I have a win. I'm okay with it. I don't get upset because it's a profit. Oh, did it? Is it gonna reject it? Oh boy. Let's give it some breathing room. Okay. How about that? All right. Let's see if it wants to touch that now. Okay. Looks like there it is. So there. We are out of that trade, and watch how price will now just melt. Potentially. We'll see. Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade at all. $115 on a challenge account. Now what I could do, now that I'm out of this trade, if you held that trade, good for you. Now it's going to maybe challenge the pivot point, which is great. Which is great, great, great. This is the 8:30 candle. So you just wait and watch price print. You wait and watch price print. If you're not in the trade, you do not enter on this candle. You do not even entertain entering on this candle until 8:45. All right, just make a commitment to do that. All right, just do that. That's gonna be okay for you to do. All right, so our target gets hit. It passes the pivot point. Come on, man. Then we go to the middle of the channel, which was our 1 to 1.5. Then it starts to reject. Okay, so this tells me that our integration of smart money and the 12-hour candle is gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yeah. So and here's the other thing. Okay, so well, why did you get out of the trade? Why'd you get out? You should have just stayed in. You would have made a lot more money. Yeah, I understand. Look, I know how our mind works. Okay, I know how our mind works. Yeah, it could have been a lot more money, and it could have been a really big loss too if our stop loss wasn't 50. So there's 2 wins here, right? There's 2 wins. Number one, there's 3 wins. We picked a great entry. Okay, that's a good entry. A break of structure at the top of the Maniac channel. Man, if you see a break of structure at the top of the Maniac channel, okay, how likely is it that it's going to go back to the 50% mark of the Maniac channel, which is indicated right here with this purple line here. I can kind of squish this. Let's go to a 5-minute. Let's go to a 5-minute. Okay, go to a 5-minute, and it's right here, right in the middle of that. All right, so you see a break of structure, and our entry was on the 1-minute, man. Come on, man. That's like laser scopic. That's like laser, man. That's like laser entry, laser focus entry. Okay, they call them snipers. They call them candle snipers, man, for a reason, man. Candle snipers for a reason, dude. You see that it's now testing that 200. Man, that's great. So the entry was great. Based on slow down. Based on break of structure on the top of the Maniac channel, going down while we were still above the 200. It was a counter trend trade, which our risk needed to be 1% or less. Okay, typically you wanted to make it less. All right. So what else was great about this? What else was great about this was that this 8:30 candle that tried to wick us out immediately, our stop loss was set amazing, okay, to keep us in that trade, and we didn't have to endure loss. The second was that our initial target got hit, but as it was making this retracement, our stop loss gets moved into profit, and we get taken out with still a substantial amount of profit. Now, had we continued to hold, and those of you who did hold, then you did see a profit target hit of 1 to 1.5, and that is a good day. Okay, on a 50 point stop loss, right? 50 point stop loss. Here is our calculator on a $25,000 account. Gives us a 5-cent trade size. Okay, which means that 77 points in profit times 5. Okay, 77 times 5. Somebody over there shouting. That's $385. Okay, $385 for this trade. Listen, that will pass your challenge account. That will put some money, some pennies. That will put some pennies in your MetaTrader account. That'll put, but most importantly, what I want you to understand is that this kind of consistency, okay, this kind of consistency, and I'm not just talking about entering and then it hitting our profit. No, the consistency is waking up when we wake up and watching the market create market structure And then, how many of y'all screenshot my prediction for today? If you screenshot my prediction for today, you would have noticed that it did something pretty pretty eye-catching. Okay, it did exactly what we were anticipating. Okay, and that's what I get most excited about, because once you start you're able to see. Okay, you're able to see what price has potential to do. Then you get really confident in your entries, and you get really confident on going live on YouTube and taking them live. And so we're going to continue to take these trades live every morning. I'm going to open up the channel at 7 a.m. and you want to take trades with me? Come on. I'm going to do a trade management throughout the entire entry that I'm in. And listen, we can do it. All right, so here is 840. We see a large rejection wick to the bottom. I don't know what's going on with this computer. Okay. Large rejection wick to the bottom. That's just a simple retracement, it seems like. And then 845. Let's look. We're beneath the 200 now. I'm really anticipating price continuing to the downside. Now, is there another opportunity for us to enter or sell? Yes, when price breaks beneath the channel. You don't enter when price is at the middle of the maniac channel. That's a no-no. Don't do it. Do not do it. Make a commitment that you won't do it, okay? Just say it to yourself. Hand on your heart, hand in the air. I will not enter a trade when price is in the middle of the channel. Thank you. Okay. Okay. At the top of the channel? Cool. At the bottom of the channel? Cool. A breakout of the channel? Cool. In the middle of the channel? No. No. Man, I'm so proud of y'all, man. Y'all are doing great. Y'all are being patient. Y'all are watching price print. I'm super proud, man. That was an amazing trade. Now, I do want to talk about this trade that somebody took last night. And when they were calling me, they were like, I was freaking out a little bit. I was like, what? You did what? I'm going to let them talk about it. Maybe in a Zoom chat, maybe a little later today or this evening. If you're interested in that, let me know. But if y'all want to see how this trade broke down, this was last night's trade in the Asian session. So we can talk about that. Okay, so price is currently rejecting the middle of the channel. Could potentially just go sideways from here on out until we get down here into this bottom of the channel, which I want to set an alert for when price comes to the bottom of this bullish order block. So I'm going to set up an alert for this lower price range and potentially look for a buy opportunity, which would be another counter trend trade entry. But if you're trading rules, you stay with the rules, okay? You only trade the rules, right? Your rules are important. Rules, in this case, are your friend. All right, what does our 10 commandments say? Thou shalt honor. That's it. Honor. Thou shalt honor thy rules. Okay. I see y'all. Honor the rules. All right. Michaela said she took the trade as we did the same day. All right. So if you're holding on to this, you're in some consolidation right now. Just be patient. Let's look. Okay, let's look. Because there may still be some potential moves to the down. Yeah, I'm just gonna say yeah. So the idea was and is still Like even back at 7:30, before 7:30 came, we were saying that price would maybe bounce around a little bit. Let's see, where'd my other indicator go? Here it is. All right, we said that first price would potentially want to come and mitigate some imbalances that were still left at the bottom price range, like the lower price range, which it did. It did come and mitigate those imbalances that were left in the market. Then came back and touched the top of the channel 1. Here's 2, and then it kind of left a wick at 8:30 candle. Well, we were already in the break of structure entry, which is way up here, but because of spread, it puts us a little bit beneath where the candle closes. Actually, puts us in profit almost immediately, just 3 minutes in, and then 8:30 candle comes and tries to wick us out, but we have a 50-point stop loss. So our stop loss said, no, you ain't gonna take this trade, man. You ain't gonna take this trade out. And then followed by a very large volume bearish candle to the downside, and this is where we hit 50% of our initial trade entry. Once price enters into our take profit area 50%, I move the stop loss down in profit, okay, based off structure. So it moved into profit based on this structure here, and then that very next week takes us out in profit, and then goes into a lower. It touches the 50% mark of the maniac channel. Dude, it's like, yo, we said it may build up here, and build up here, and then I believe I said, if you took a screenshot, let me know. I said it would come and retest and enter this bearish order block again, touch the top of the channel, and then start to make its way down. I believe that's what it looked like. I believe. So if you took a screenshot, let me know. Okay. Time is 8:45. So if we were to entertain, I'm not going to take another entry on a sell because we are in the middle of the channel. You remember what you said? Okay. All right. But if we were, what would we potentially look at entering? Price would have to, on a sell, price would have to break the bottom of the channel for me to entertain a sell. If it came up into the bearish order block in the higher price range where the top of the channel is, I would entertain a sell. But if it comes to this bullish order block here, then I would entertain a buy. But right now, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna be done for the day. So let's see. What is the take profit? What was the entry? What was the, let's see. I can look it up right here. I can look it up right there. It's pulling up right now. It's loading. So here comes a significant drop. Let's look. It looks like the bears have it. Stocks are little changed as Wall Street looks to build on S&P's 500 best week of the year, and it looks like the bears have taken over the market currently, which is why we're seeing these push down. So did y'all screenshot what I just told you, or I just want to know? Okay, let me go back. Did it stay? Okay, I just want to make sure. Because if it hits my alert, then I'm going to be looking to enter this buy. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's potential to happen. If you're holding on to a sell, you can still hold on to it until it hits the bottom of this channel. The bottom of this channel would be really good. So currently we're at a 1 to 2.3. Amazing. We hit the bottom of the bullish the bullish order block. We would be at a 1 to 3.2, which is a great entry. All right, looked like it's headed to that bearish order block. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. If it makes its way down, come on down. I was just about to shut this whole stream down, but as long as it's making moves, 9 o'clock is right around the corner. So this potential move down is happening a little sooner than I anticipated. So let's just keep watching, and if our alert goes off, then we can enter in on this bullish order block with a tighter stop loss. I would say 20. Okay, and then we target the middle of the channel. Y'all got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. As it's making its way down to the bottom of this channel, just be mindful of where price closed previous. And it looks like it closed 1, 2, and then this wick here 3 times at that level. So just keeping that in mind. All right, we're continuing to make lower lows and lower highs. Okay, we got 10 minutes till, and the minute candles are pushing down and mitigating these imbalances. So it has the potential to come and retest this middle range of our maniac channel. It has the potential to come and retest the 35 baseline, which is this line that is flowing through this screen, right? This line that's right in the middle, and it has the potential to come and retest the pivot point. And at any time, it can come back into this bearish order block, which we may look for another break of structure and enter. So we continue to wait. We continue to wait. That sounds like, come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Let's just replay. Let's just re-talk about this deal. Okay. Risk management should be 1%. 1% per trade max. Okay. Counter trend trading, risk less than 1%. I hope y'all took note of that. I hope y'all remember that. Okay, because that's kind of what we're doing now. Okay, we're doing that now. Counter trend trading. There has yet been a confluence on our rules trading. So trading rules, there is no confluence. There is no reason to get in a trade yet. Trading the coaster rules. Now let's look and see, where was our take profit? It was a 0.2. All right, 0.2. You know, thank God. Be grateful. All right, making its way up, making a still a lower high, and it is a break of structure on the 1 minute to the push up. Right, it's pushing up, breaking structure, which is basically saying it's going higher than all of this consolidation. We're in the bearish order block. Now that's interesting. That interests me. 8:52. We may be looking to enter on the 9 o'clock. You know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, does it respect this maniac channel? There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that it's going to come up here and touch the top of the channel and then reject again. There's no guarantee. It may just shoot straight up and go straight to the moon, right? Okay, let's see. Counter trend trading, only 0.5%. Yes. Because if it does end in a loss, then you don't lose a full 1%. You dig? So there's potential there and room there for it to breathe for the rest of the day. Like your account can still breathe. You can have another opportunity to enter. It's kind of the idea. And if you want to do less than 0.5%, you can do that. You know, 1/3%, right? Well, how do you determine that? If you go to the calculator, right? What is a third of 5 cents? Right? Well, what's half? 2.5. Right? What's half of 2.5? 1 and 25. Something like this. Am I right? Or is that a quarter? Listen, my math ain't good. Anyway, it turns out to be a penny. Right? A penny. So from 5 cents, if you want to keep it real conservative, then just put a penny on a 50 point stop loss. Right? You want to keep it less of risk. Counter trend trading, penny. That's what I'm telling y'all. If you trade US 30, you would be all right on a penny. A penny. A penny a day, right? A penny a day. That's it. That's all you need to do. And that would have potentially gotten us on our first entry $120 from, and I like to look at it from the hour of 8:10 to 8:46. So $120 in 30 minutes or something like that. Come on. I'll take it. Why? Because you could be consistent. Just be consistent. It doesn't even matter how much or how less. Just be consistent. Be consistent. All right. So, what happened? Let me go back. Let's see. So today, our first trade net us 115. Almost 120. So that's good. That's a good day. And as we look for maybe a potential entry, price is kind of hanging out at the bottom of the range, building up, consolidating on the 1 minute. On the 15 minute, there's still 4 minutes left till the 9 o'clock hour. We'll see how this, see, that's it. Take it. All right. At some point, Michaela, we need to jump on a Zoom so that we can talk through or make a video about the entry you took last night. So let's see if we can make that happen. All right, so I'm looking at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, what you gonna do? 9 o'clock. We got about 4 minutes left. All right, so we are in the bearish order block. We're rejecting the bearish order block again. Interesting. We just hanging out. Watching. I think I'm gonna go till about 9:15 and see what price has to say. But other than that, look, this trade right here is textbook. Break of structure at the top of a channel, right? Targeting the middle of the channel just before the pivot point. It crosses the pivot point, closes beneath the pivot point, touches the 50% channel, crosses the 50% channel, closes beneath the 50% channel, then heads into lower price range to mitigate imbalances. Man, come on, man. It's the same story every day. You just gotta show up. You gotta learn. You gotta learn this. You gotta be patient with yourself and learn it. Forgive yourself for not knowing it as quickly as you thought you should. And just keep trying and keep showing up. Okay. Here is something I want you all to write down. Take a screenshot. Just remember, you must be present. Okay, present to win. Okay, if you don't show up and they call your name, you gotta be present. Okay, here is a push down from the bearish order block. Not interested in that sell at all. Not even a little bit. That build up on the bottom of the bearish order block channel was so that we could get a potential lower low, and it failed miserably to give us a lower low. Now it gave us a higher low, which now I'm looking for a higher high. We'll see how long it takes for us to get a higher high. All right, so two 1.5 minutes until 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. We're just watching. I'm trying to tell you, if you're new to trading, you got to get really good at just watching price print. Watch price print. It is a part of our 10 commandments of trading. Okay. All right. It says, thou shalt wait and watch price print patiently. You dig? You dig that, Holmes? Come on. Watch price print. Watch price make structure. Watch this structure form. Okay, it's like watching what happens and just being a witness. You dig? All right. 30 seconds left until the new hour candle. Let's look at the hour. See, we haven't looked at the high time frame in a minute. Yeah, you're getting a rejection to the bottom. So this next candle, because we're in a pretty bullish move. We're in a bullish move ever since Friday. Friday we were left with pretty bearish, but this is all still going in the upward direction. We're gonna see. All right, here's the new hour candle. Opens bullish on the minute. Potential entry into the bearish order block. Here is the almost touching the bottom of the order block. Let's see if it wants to enter into the order block, or does it just reject? On the hour, it's getting hung up right on the 8 moving average. In between the 8 moving average and the bottom of the bearish order block. So let's see. Stocks are looking like who's up? Who's making moves? Boeing is making moves. Okay, it's up 1.19%. So it's leading the pack. It looks like the bulls and the bears are right down the middle. So we'll continue to watch and see how price is gonna print here. All right. Yeah. So it rejects the bottom of the bearish order block, and now it's testing the pivot point, the 35 MA baseline on the 1 minute time frame. Okay. It's rejecting the bottom of the cloud. We could be going bearish the whole week. We could be in a bear move all week long. If it fails to break structure to the top side on a higher time frame, we could be bearish all week long. Yeah. Let me look at the hour. Let's look at the hour and see if there are any imbalances to the top and bottom that need to be mitigated, fulfilled. There are several to the top and bottom. So this tells me that on the day, we are in Wick City. Yep. On the day, it seems as though we have been left with wicks. So this major correction from this bearish push down ever since January 5th is now, or was being corrected with this push up. And this is trading 101, man. As it makes its way down, we are looking to get a lower low. You see? And that doesn't necessarily mean, yeah. So when, we don't know. But if the market fails to keep these rejection levels, right? Support levels, and we do end up pushing down through it, oh boy, that's not good for America. But at least now we can see it from a different perspective, higher time frame perspective. Okay, So that's interesting to me. Okay, because we could just be in a correction move and then headed straight down, unless price breaks a new high on a higher time frame, which would be right here. It needs to break that. Why does it do that? Why does it just get this trend line? It's amazing. Okay. All right. Be done. Let me erase you. All right. So it needs to break that trend line. Or I'm sorry. It needs to break this level here and break structure on the higher time frame in order for us to continue bullish. Let me make this a dotted line. That's where we need to break right there in order to continue bullish in this market. Oh my, that's amazing. So that price is 35686. I got you. 35686. All right, but we have some imbalances to the top and bottom, but you can see that we're just in a range right now. We're just ranging in this maniac channel. So that makes sense. All right, so I'm 2 hours into this video. Man, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Thank you for checking me out. Thank you for like, subscribe, thumbs, all that stuff. If you want to learn more, if you want to get a little bit more in depth into this, I want to invite you into our Telegram group where we break down videos. We have breakdown videos of every trade, every entry, and some of the rules behind it, and some of the theory behind it, and some of the concepts that we are trying to learn. And so I really appreciate you checking this out. I'm gonna go ahead and call this one done. And if you keep watching these charts, if you keep entering to these trades, use proper risk management, okay? And as we always say, if it ain't making pennies, it ain't making any sense, man. All right, we'll see you on the next video.